We're back with the Blunder Panda 799 for us. Let's find the next guy. We're getting the Dragon Man 796. Start off with a good code E4. This is the way. What are we getting today? D5. Okay, we're gonna get some nice, juicy Scandinavian. We're gonna take the pawn. Now we can just develop the knight and kick away the queen. Now the question is check the way, that the way, that the way, that is the way. Now, this is a very crucial position. Here after you get checked out, how do you block it? You have four choices. Block with this knight, block with this knight, block with the queen or the bishop. You'll be very tempted to block with the queen and offer a queen trade, but not that good. Also, blocking with the knight does not work because the problem is the bishop gets blocked. So the best way is to block with the bishop. That way you can just get the knight out, castle and chill. Okay, so he might go queen here. I thought he will go queen here trying to attack this pawn, but he did the same thing. Bro, he went this way, trying to attack this pawn. This is the problem when you get out the queen early. Where is the queen? There. Where is the king? There. They're lined up, and the bishop is there. He can just go there, pin it, and win it. This is why blocking with the knight was not good, because then the bishop could not go there, and the pawn will be in trouble. So do not push them pawns. Just go there, pin it, win it, and plus 10 for us. That was a bit easy. That was the easy peasy business. Nice. What are we doing now? It's time to resign because okay, I can take the queen, but I almost want to just develop. Let's just not be cheesy. Take the queen, stay happy, man. Okay, we can get knight out, ready to castle. But the problem with knight here is, I was thinking he could push, but luckily we got this. So I guess no need to fear about the push, annoying business. We are happy. I mean, we are queen up. We can literally cry and still win. So why fear the dragon man? Bishop here, no problem. We don't win the pawn, it's protected. Castle before, move 10. Nice. H6, a bit random. Maybe he was afraid of knight hopping there. Now simply push d3. Could even go d4. Because the more we trade, the happier we get. So this, he might block it. But that's fine. We can hop in the knight there. Our juicer gets out. Okay, that's a bit annoying. I can't take the pawn, which was the plan, because the rook is there pinning Mr. Queen. And now he's threatening to win the pawn. I guess we can push it. It is protected by the knight and the queen. We still cannot take the knight because the rook is there, but if the knight moves, if he gets scared, we might get a pawn. He can just continue developing, attacking on this pawn, getting the chooser out. Okay, he went this way, attacking this pawn. Two attackers, two defenders, so that's fine. But this is the problem. He also attacks this. The chooser also attacks that, and we only got one teeny tiny queen defending it. Maybe this d4 was a bit too much. I mean, he can take the pawn. Can't be that bad. Okay, we go for the counter attack. Take the freebie. If he attacks, we just move away somewhere. He can take with the knight, attack Mr. Rook. He got this, which is good. Nicely fork out the rooks. I mean, I guess I got too happy. Way too happy winning the queen early in the game that I just turned off the brain. Rook here, that does absolutely nothing. The only thing he does is after I take this juicy pawn, the rooks are not forked. But the rook does not belong there, man. He's kinda sad. Okay, he attacked our knight, we got the pawn, we got the goal, we come back, attack the rook yet again. This pawn is still dying. Somehow we never cared. Just get the juicer out, just get the juicer out. Could have gone here, here, here. This just felt right because it was protecting the knight. See, now we don't fear it. I almost want to push and kick this knight away because he's a bit annoying. And if he takes here, he might get trapped because we have rook here to attack it. So kick away the knight, kick away the knight. Can't go there, the pawn is there. If he goes here, he's kind of sad again, which is good for me. So probably there. Then I guess we continue getting the big rook into the open e file, which is nice. Also protects the knight, nice. We can't go there and attack these out because the juicer is unprotected, so be careful. Okay, he took the pawn. He attacked the rook. The knight is completely trapped. All we got to do is double attack. This is the way. Two attackers, one defender. We give the rook for 5, get the knight and bishop for 3 plus 3, 6. So good trade for me. Is there any way he can live? I don't see it. He needs like a piece here, like queen here to defend it. But that square is covered by the knight. Also, he doesn't have the thing called the queen, which is a problem. Yeah, this is why you need a queen. No queen, no life kind of a thing. Can't go there, pawn is there. Can't go there, queen is there. Can't go there, pawn is there. He attacked. Now, do not rush it. He pushed the pawn, attacked the bishop. Do not go here or here. Remember, he is doing the job to save your almighty knight. Do the job. Keep the knight protected. And there's no pawn here trapping the bishop, so that's good. We still want to take here, we still want to take here. The knight lives. Okay, that's a bit tricky. If I go grabbing this out right now, there are two attackers here and I do lose my favorite knight. I cannot go rook here to save it as the knight covers it. So that he found a good idea. Gonna give it to him that. Can I move away? Is that a bad idea? Just save the knight from the trouble. Rook does look good on the open e file. He still cannot go with the knight here or here. He might look for some cheesy knight here, but I don't see it. So I guess we just save the knight, attack the bishop out, and we still have some pressure on this knight. Cannot. Technically he can try, but we got the coverage, so cannot. So I think we are fine. He might take this out and we can simply take it this way. Always take, wait, what? He attacked the pawn. That is fine. Do I care? I do not. We get the pony, we get the pony. One big fatty pony for me. The user takes it back. We take it back. +1 in the end for us. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. He did not even take it. That's kind of crazy. I mean, at least that way was being +1. Now we just +3. Okay. Cannot take. The rook is there pinning the queen. I mean, I can save the pawn, but I mean, just save the rook, right? Just save the rook. Oh, I think that was not the best. I kind of autopiloted because I came from here, so I just went back there. But I think the better way was to go rook here. That way I would have supported the pawn, and then I could have taken also because the pawn was no longer pinned. Yeah, sometimes we just autopilot because we came from here, we just went back. I should have stopped for another 2 seconds and then use my brain to figure out this was the way. It's fine. This is why we not the GM. Now the pressure is piling up on this teeny pawn. I can push, but we never take. That's the problem. Okay, got to save the pawn, the knight, the bishop, the queen is there. 3 defenders and only 2 attackers, so we're kind of fine. Technically, I can take, because if he takes, we take back. We get 2 rooks, that's 10, for a queen, that's 9. So kind of good for us. Also, we are queen up, so kind of free, not even 10, pure free. He might just go rook here, attack it out. Okay, we're still fine, right? We're still fine. I want to push, kick away this dummy out. Can't go there. We can chop. Can't go there. That's good. The more we trade, the better it is. Do we have knight here? Probably not, because he can take the pawn as the bishop no longer protects the pawn. So he goes back somewhere. We remove the juicer, and then the rook pins this pawn. Maybe we can hop this way. Could be real good. That could be real good. Some win tactics. That is the way. Rook went back. We got to remove. Trading is the way to success. Got to take back, otherwise not only we check, we get a rook also, and we're kind of happy. Okay, now this rook pins this teeny pawn next to the king. That helps us hop the knight here and here. If I go there, we don't get much. Wait, I can't go there, I just realized the knight covers it. But I guess trading is still fine, you know. He takes the knight, I take back with the queen. The more we trade, the better it is. We also attack this pawn, looking to check the king, win the rook. So kind of good that he takes and we take back, attacking Mr. Bishop out. Nice. Let's go. Can we sacrifice the rook here? Are we going crazy on the cooking business? Maybe a bit crazy, because he takes, we take, he goes to the side. I'll get this pawn, but he's kind of fine. And 1 queen is not enough. We need like another rook or bishop to help it out. Okay, wait, I can take the pawn for free, right? Because the pawn is still pinned. Take the pawn, be happy, I guess. I need to sacrifice here and get another rook here for the mate. That is what I need. And queen here, wait. We hot this? Okay, we can just take the pawn. Bro, that pawn was pinned. Now this pawn is pinned. The pin win businesses are going crazy. Pin is the best ultimate tactic, bro. You just spin and you just win. Okay, now we can go rook here, threatening a mate in there. And if bro takes, the teeny pawn can take back. And the juicer is there from all the way downtown to help us. Take, another queen, another king. We are happy. Nice. So this is the only way to save the mate, but then the rook dies. If he takes, oh, we just get the thing. We can take the rook, but king is better than the rook. Let's go. Let's go. Plus 10. Next one. Who are we getting? 801. We only get plus 9 for it. That's a bit sad. Let's go e4, e5. Knight here, attacking the center pawn. Develop the knight, defending the center pawn. Okay, bro went for Roy Lopez. He attacks this knight, trying to win this pawn. Yeah, what is the way to play this? That's a problem. I can go a6. That's the more traditional way. Or we can go knight here or bishop here. All are reasonable ways. I like a6. This way if he takes, I can take back and the queen is open and the juicer is open. This never works out because you always have a way to attack both of them at the same time. I think this is the way. You put the queen here, attack both of them. White cannot save both of them. Somehow he saves the knight here, and you just win the pawn back. It might lead to a quick, razor quick endgame like knight here into takes into queen block and the most depressing endgame ever, but it is what it is. There's no way he's gonna blunder the knight, right? f4. That's crazy. We will take the pawn. We will check. The question is, can we take this pawn? Because we are no longer pinned. That looks risky. Like if I take here, some disco might come. Like knight here, we just lose the house. So let's just trade the queen. Yeah, do not be greedy. Okay, now we need to develop. Which piece are we developing? f6 can kick the knight, but we need to develop. Let's get the knight out first. And maybe the bishop here or here. Other bishop somewhere. This knight is very annoying. Oh, if only there was a check here, would have been nice. So this bishop or that bishop? What is the way? I guess we'll put bishop here because here I feel like he can get chased out and be annoying. Also he's protected. Also maybe one day I take the knight. This is the end game. We do not need to castle, but just helps us get the rook out early. You know, like if I go king here, rook here, king here, it's too slow. This way the rook gets out a bit too early. So we'll just castle. This knight is so good, defended by both the pawns. If I take, he takes and becomes annoying. Not sure how we knew. Okay, this is reasonable. He does not develop, but just makes this pawn protected. No funny business. We have a check, but he can take. I don't think he'll take, but it is there. Do we offer him? That's a good offer. Not only I get a free tempo on developing. If he takes, I'm kind of happy with that trade because this knight is an actual beast. Yeah, I just want to go there. He was never going to take. Now, how are we doing this? We have a knight check, but he goes there and we get nothing. His check was kind of pointless. I was kind of hoping for him to take, but he did not. Okay, we need some kind of a pawn break. The pawns are too good, like this, to break this out. That's kind of good. Also, I lose my double pawns, which is nice, you know. Double pawns are kind of weak. This way, if he takes, we're happy to remove the double pawn. Otherwise, I can take. And this pawn becomes weak and my doubleness is no more longer doubled. So kind of multi-purpose way for us. So maybe he needed some kind of b4 to prevent this. I don't know where he could have gotten it, but he needed that. Okay, let's just get rid of our ugly pawn. Do we go c5 or are we going a bit crazy? I want to kind of go there and hop in the knight there. It's fine. I do like c5. That way if he takes, our bishop gets kind of happy, but c5 kind of undefends my bishop and he can go hopping and attacking me out. So not sure. I also like bishop here just to cover this square for the knight. Also, just, you know, this is a bit scary, you know. Knight is attacking me out. It's defended, but it's a bit scary. Okay, we cover this. We cover that. We cover this. So we have control of some nice squares. Look here, I mean it's defended, nothing crazy. Now c5 can hop and we can chop. So maybe we go rook here trying to attack this pawn because he's kind of a target. He's all alone, no pawn on left or right to protect it. So c5 kind of helps him out, I feel. Okay, let's go rook here. And the bishop goes here or somewhere here to apply pressure on this pawn. Okay. He attacked the knight, he attacked the bishop. We are more than happy to trade. We trade. Now bro took back. I want to attack this. How do we do this? Bishop here, here is there to attack the rook, but we get nothing out of it. We can go there, but it's nothing crazy. I want to go here, but I feel like rook will look at the bishop. So maybe just go all the way back, even though it's looking a bit ugly. It does attack the pawn. And now we're threatening to go bishop here, kick away the rook, who is the defender of the pawn, and we win the pawn. He can simply go knight here to save it. He can't go bishop here because then the rook gets stuck in the middle. So this might be the way to victory. Oh, he played the bishop there. Oh no, he forgot about the rookie. Look at this sad, depressed rook stuck between his own pieces. We can go left, we can go right, wherever we want. And the rook is doomed. The question is, which is the way? If I go here, he got to go somewhere to save it. I like that one. Oh, this is so good. We don't even get the rook. For the price of a juicer, we get for free. There's a big difference between this and this. It's crazy. If I go there, he can defend with the king. And I get rook for bishop. But this way, when we attack it, if he goes there, we got the pin to win. And how do we exploit it? By the power of the f pawn. f5. Push it to win it. That's crazy. I mean, you don't really need to pin it. Bro, we so dumb. Could we have done f5 directly? Technically, yes, but no. That way the rook was also trapped, but that does not work because he has decided to go d5. And again, if I take, he takes and we get... So yeah, let me show. If we go f5 right now, he does not save the rook but pushes it. And again, if we take, we get a rook for a bishop. And if we take the pawn, the rook is free to run. So I think even though we did not mean it, this was the correct way to do it. Now when we get f5, we win the rook for the price of 0, not even a pawn. Like he doesn't even get the pawn. Forget the bishop. 0. Big fatty 0. We are so dumb and smart at the same time that we did not see f5, but we saw f5. That's crazy. And now we can take the bishop. Put the bishop in the center. He is gonna be the dragon. The knight is the octopus, but we got the dragon. Dragon is stronger than the octopus. Okay, so he's gonna do some random business. We're gonna take, maybe give a check. Now all we need to do is trade more pieces and remove this dummy. He's kinda annoying. I don't like that knight. Why are knights always so annoying? Why so annoying? Bro went crazy? Oh no, bro thought, knight here, I attack your rook. Obviously you're gonna take it. But then my rook is free to go here and the rook lives. But he forgot. Not only I can take the rook with a check, but I can just take here. Because the bishop is there pinning him out like crazy. So what to do? Take the rook, take the knight, what to do? I mean, we're gonna be evil, make him suffer and take the knight. He's gonna be pinned forever and ever. Not only we get the rook, we get the octopus. I was thinking how to remove that octopus, but we got it for free. Let's take it. We kinda being evil. Now I want to go rook here. We can take it. But why? Why? What's the rush? We are cool as the cucumber. We're gonna take with the rook. This way, rook gets in the center. And we double the rook on the open file. This is the way. This is the way. Now we pin Mr. Juicer out. We're gonna double on the E. Double, pin, win. Bro, it's so doomed. The cookie crumbled so badly. The sad thing is, he can't even go rook here to save it. Because then we have another pin win in the house. He went rook here trying to save it. He wanted him to live. But now we got another pin. Another pin. Another win. We don't even need to take the rook. I mean, we can take the rook, take the bishop. But, oh man, we are so evil. I can take the rook. He takes back, I take back, and that way I lose a bishop, he loses a rook and bishop, and we get +5. But what is even better? First we take with the bishop, he cannot take because it's pinned. And then we take the rook, and what does he get? Absolutely nothing. Not even the juicer. Now, which way should I take? This or this? This way we can set up a back rank. So let's just take this way. He won't take because it's a check. He goes here. We get a rook here. Ready to set up the back rank. He goes there. Not back rank. The ladder. That was a mate, but he covered it. Okay, I can go rook here. Let the juicer die because we got the ladder in the house. If he goes here trying to attack this, the juicer is there to save the rookie. The ladder is unstoppable. +9 in the piggy bank. Let's go. Next one. Who are we getting? Another black, double black, but at least +10. Nice. E4, E4, E5, E5. Nice. What are we going? D, C, F, B. Knight here. Attack the center. That is the way. Hop the ponies, save our pawn. Four knights, four knights. Wait, that was three knights. We made it four, but yeah, four knights. D4. What is this? Scotch? Yeah, that is Scotch. Now, if I take with the knight, he can take this way. And if I take here, he might have push. I have no idea how to play this opening. So we're gonna rely on some basic chess business to not get absolutely rolled. I can push to protect it, but then we become a chicken. He can push and squeeze us out. So let's just take the pawn. He might get to push, but we attack him. So maybe just a big trading house business. We'll let Raji figure it out, I guess. Okay, he took. Now, can we take? Technically, we can, but the problem again is the queen gets out early. I guess we can just develop the bishop. Not a bad idea. Attack the knight, he takes, we can take it back. So technically that is the way. Hopefully I'm not blundering some Scotch trap. That'd be a bit sad if we fall for a dumb trap. Ooh, that looks risky. Not gonna lie. That looks risky. The knight attacks this pawn. Maybe we had to remove the knight. Okay, we're gonna castle, save this pawn, and hopefully there is no tactical queen here to slaughter us out. So let's castle. He can go bishop here, trying to pin the knight out. I think takes was the theory. Anyways, one day we're gonna push this pawn. The juicer is gonna come out to chop off the knight. He did move the knight to like 1, 2, 3. That should not be good. They say do not move the piece more than once in the opening. And he did it thrice. That should be bad. How? I guess we'll find out. Probably just develop the bishop, right? But then we just get D and we will chop and we kind of stay happy. So he needs to go crazy out here, but that is covered. So I don't know what exactly he does. Yeah, I don't see what he's cooking. Maybe he'll just take it slow. Bishop here, castle, queen here. Okay. He went with the knight. This knight went 1, 2, 3. This one went 1, 2. He does love his knights. I can take, he can take. Or I can be the greedy one. Is that the way? That feels risky because then the knight does not cover this and he can go cheekiness. Do we remove the knight? I take, oh, we can take with the queen also. That's interesting. I can't take the pawn. Queen here into some attack looks risky. If I do normal pushing, he can go there trying to pin win out. So it's kind of risky. So I feel like I need to remove, but this is scary, right? Well, it's kind of scary. I feel like he can go, not even take the knight, go queen here looking for a counter attack. It's kind of scary. Okay, he just took, so we got away with it. Now I want to give a check because it's just a freeze check in the world. He can block with the bishop. I can push, he takes, we takes, nothing crazy. We don't have any pin win, right? Like after check, bishop here, we pin it, win it. Nothing crazy. I guess we'll go rook here. We develop with a free tempo, even though it helps him develop the bishop. Still kind of good. Can I push? Maybe not. Maybe go knight here offering a trade because that knight is a bit annoying. Okay, not the way. Can't go there, it's covered. Can go there, not a bad idea. This is a interesting idea. We're trying to remove his attacking piece. Whenever you're getting under attack, try to trade the attacker. This way it becomes easier to defend, they say. I think that's a mistake for white. Not sure, but it looks like a bad idea because it helps out double on the E. Queen and rook will be there. Push does not work sadly. Yeah, because nobody protects Mr. Knight and I can simply take the knight and just be happy. Maybe he has queen here, double attacking it and getting it back. But now he's going desperate mode, and this is where it crumbles. A bit too much. Yeah, he took the pawn. We happy? I can take the pawn, or we can go crazy. I like crazy because we wanted to double here since the beginning of time. That way he cannot castle because the bishop will be under pressure. I do like crazy. So instead of keeping it simple by taking the pawn, do not autopilot, but go there. If he castles, only the queen will protect it, and we can just get the bishop. The pawn never becomes the queen because our dummy is napping. A big fat Snorlax there. We take. Not only we are one piece up, we are two pieces up. Nice. Maybe he goes for some counter attack like this. Attack. Attack. Oh, that's how he loses? Yeah, this is how he loses. So, this is the way we need. Good, good trade. Good, good trade. Now, what do we got? We got a knight up and a Snorlax up. So, that's good. And we want to win this pawn. It looks scary. We should not be scared, but it is pretty scary pawn. One step away from queen. Pro defends the pawn. We can just do this. Not only our Snorlax gets out, the bishop does not defend this pawn. So maybe we can one day look to win it. Okay, he's attacking this. What? Wait, knight is there. No fear, no fear. Knight is there defending it, so we should not lose it. How do we do this? I want to go pawn grabbing, but greed is not the way they say. Let's go bishop here, develop. That way we can go rook here and chop the pawn. Yeah, I guess. Snorlax is out. We get the rook. We get the pawn. He offered to trade. Do we trade? Yes, we do, but no. Greed is the way to success. Do not trade. The rook attacks this one. Who attacks this one? The dragon. Do we take those? Which way? That's a good question. I can take with the rook and set up a disco in the house. Also attack Mr. Bishop. Or I can take with the bishop, and when he moves, we can take the rook, bishop, king, and the whole house is gone. That way, this way we give the bishop and the rook for two rooks. That's like +2 in for me according to the maths, which is sweet. And we're already like +5, 6, so we're kind of happy. But this sets up some cheeky ideas. Probably that is the better way, but simple life, simple man is kind of my philosophy. King goes left or right, doesn't matter. Take it, give a check. He loses both the rookies for the price of a bishop and a rook. And we just up an entire house. That's good. Yeah, don't take with the bishop because he'll not take here, but instead you lose your rook. So always check is the way. Check is the way. If he takes this way, this time we get the rook. So he got to take this way. We got to take this way. We get everything. He gets everything. Now just remove this annoying dummy. He's one step away from any kind of counterplay to attack us. We can go wherever we want. It's just, we got to be careful. He wants to take this pawn to save this pawn. That is the plan. So we can just take here, let him have this, and we still be a full rook up. Just to get simplification. Or we can go knight here. Do not fear him. I like this one. Even though we give one knight back, just makes my life simple. I get what? 1 and 2 pawns. Okay, 1 pawn for the piece, but like once the rook goes in, he's gonna munch every single pawn and just win. That pawn was, I don't know, my brain did not like that pawn, even though he was not going anywhere. He was never going anywhere. I just didn't like it. Okay, let's push the pawn. Push the juicer. That way he cannot defend this and this at the same time. We'll eat up some pawns and time to make a new queen. Time to make a new queen. Push the pawn. Push the pawn. New queen incoming. Push it. He might attack us. So just go away, I guess. Push, push, push. Go pawn, go. Go pawn, go. We get the pawn. The bishop is still there making us work. No need to grab these. Push it. Oh, we have some tactics. We got some tactics. What's the plan? Give the check. If the king goes here, we get a new queen. If the king goes there, the dragon gonna eat up the king. Nice. No need for queen. No need for queen. +10, +10. No panda dance. Sadly, no panda dance. Next one. Who are we getting now? We made it to 828. We get watch and play 826. We go e4. We get +9. Nice. What are we getting? c6. That is the Caro-Kann way. We're gonna keep it simple. d4 and take the center. He's gonna go d5. Now what to do? I can take the pawn, but that is what he would want. I can push the pawn. That is interesting as well. We're gonna do something kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We're gonna push the pawn to f3 and just protect this pawn out. Looks so strange. I think it's called the fantasy Caro-Kann variation. You also push the pawn to protect it out. I don't think that was the need, but I think he wants to get the juicer and the pony out. So that's why he went this way. Now, what do we want to do? Maybe he wants to go give a queen check. Yeah, we got to be careful. Whenever you push a pawn like this, you got to be careful. That's a tricky one, man. He wants to check us out? Why you like this? Why you like this, man? Okay, anyways, focus. He wants to take and check. We do not have knight here to cover this. So what are we doing? I can go bishop here so that when he checks, we can go bishop here, but that's a bit too much. Okay, we're gonna do something very strange. I would not recommend you to do it. We kind of went a bit crazy with this f3 business. I mean, technically, I can just push. Now I think about it. You're kind of right. I can just push. I went a bit too crazy. Okay, he went c5, attacking the pawn. No troubles. This turned into some French-like thing. Yeah, this we just push and save it. Yeah, this was a weird opening. It's been what, like 10 moves and we just moved pawns. This is actual 800 ELO chess. We just moved like a bazillion pawns. And what is this? F. The knight is out. We develop our knight. Nice. Rook goes here, attacking the pawn, is protected, no troubles. We can get the juicer out, pin the knight, ready to hop in the next one and castle. I don't think I want to take, so we'll just go back. He might go b5 and yeah, this is getting a bit messy, you know. He attacks, we can simply hop and defend. I mean, the bishop is looking really good here. So if he ever castles, we're gonna slaughter the king. This is a bit of a problem. He kicks the knight. I don't want to go b1, but this also looks a bit odd. But it does give us a free tempo attacking the queen, and he can never win it because the juicer defends it. Castle and we out, castle we out. He can go there and attack, but he can just go back. So castle and we out of here. This is defended, this is defended. We are playing very loose, but it's fine, it's fine. It's all fine. So what is the plan? He got the knight out. Maybe he wants to go there, offer a good knight trade. Not a problem. I can go and attack, but he can go left or back and we don't get much. Yeah, f3 was never the way. You want to go f4, go f5, take here and open up the rook. He offered us a trade. I can take. Should we? Why not? We can't go back. This is not the way. Wait. I almost took the knight. We don't need to take because the bishop and the queen are there protecting it. The problem could be that he goes there and looks a bit cheeky. Do I just continue with our attacking business or do we take? That's the question. Are we afraid of this knight landing here and looking very messy? Maybe. We do not fear the knight. We do not fear the knight. We're going to continue with the push. Open up the f-file. The rook wants to attack. We want to attack this king out. He takes. Not only we take back, we get a free tempo attacking the queen, pinning the knight to the king. Okay, we feel the position. Time is ticking. Problem is, after takes, he can take with the bishop and somehow try to be solid. So gotta be careful on how we want to knock this kid out. Knight here is also very interesting. It is a very annoying knight. I can try to pin it and win it, but still. A knight on a4 was so bad. I think it was a good idea to just get rid of it. So we take, he takes. And where is our play? Watch and play is thinking. Can he take? Now I think about it, he can technically take. I cannot take this way because the knight will fall off. So we got to be a bit careful. Yeah, he took, but luckily we can take first here. That way the knight is no longer crying. And now we can take there. So the bishop is not overloaded. And we just trade everything. Nice. Okay, got rid of the stupid knight. We got rid of the F bishop. Now, do we go here? A bit cheesy, but I feel like I'll get kicked out. So, I guess we can just come back. Could have gone F3. Yeah, I was not sure if this was which was the better way of the all three. Anyways, we apply pressure here. He wants to castle ASAP. Oh, bishop here is the way, right? Yeah, whenever they have like a faint shadow, if you trade that bishop out, all the dark squares in this case become super duper weak. So we go there. He takes. Our rook will sit there. Ooh, that is gonna be a good rookie. Can take the pawn, but rook is so good. Pinning the knight, attacking this. He attacked us. We just double it up. Double trouble. Wait, can I attack this or this? I can go rook here, trying to pin win it, but he has rook here, defending it. Okay. I think the knight is toast. I don't see the defense, but maybe I'm blind. Yeah, it's a bit tricky because he also attacks this. I want to go there attacking, but he defends. I continue attacking, hoping to win this, but he might have some cheesy tactics here. Yeah, he got some cheese. We got to be careful. Or do we continue on the F? We never win this because he has rook here to save it, so not sure which is the way. I like queen here. Also, queen here, we kind of lose this. Not really, but got to be careful. So something like this. He goes here. Can we go rook here? Cheesiness is too cheesy. Let's go rook here. Just pressure this one out. And this one is safe as well. He got to save the knight. Cannot save with the king because we can just take it. Rook is the way. I really want to go queen here, but he can take this and maybe he lives and it's a mess. It's a mess. If I go here, he cannot do this, right? Because we got this, so that's good. So there has to be a way for some tactical business. I just can't figure it out. I want to go rook here. What do we want to do? He can take maybe one day. He can take maybe one day. Okay, let's go queen here, not run out the clock. Pressure this out. He can't go knight here. The pin is why do we even try to use the brain? Bro just said, take the queen. Just take it and go. Just take it and go. We got the queen. Why, Mr. Brain? Why? So much for trying to build up the pressure. This is why they say threat is greater than execution. All you got to do is scare the kid. He'll give you the candy anyways. Just scare him out. Just got to spook out the kid. Okay, now we attack this. He resigned. We happy. Don't dancing. No dancing. Last one. Last one. 822 plus 8. Maybe not the last one. Maybe one more. Yeah. E4, E5. Let's go. Blood man. Blood man gets the knight out. We get the knight out. Save it. Nice. What is the bro cooking? Mr. Blood. Mr. Blood. H3. I think this is so bad. He's afraid of some bishop here, knight here, but too early. Just develop your dummies, man. Get the knight, get the bishop, just develop. Development is the way. Okay, he get the knight out. We get our knight out. Continue developing all the minor pieces. Ready to get the pawn out. Nice. Once we get this out, sadly we cannot pin it, so I guess he's happy that way. Also, there's no knight here because again he got the edge pawn early. So that way he did do the thing he wanted to do, which is not nice for us. Push, that's bad. Now this juicer will never see the light. This is why always get the bishop out before you push a pawn like that. We did the thing. We got our juice out and then only we push. Now the other juice is ready. Can't go there, but maybe you can sit there. And this is going to be a very passive play from white. Okay, he's putting his eggs in the pin-win basket. But since we did not castle, we can simply push. If he goes back, we would have pushed it, but he took, so we just take back. Maybe he goes knight here, looking to attack this and this. Let's be careful, not go there. Just come back, save the pawn, no problems. We can go some bishop here, trying to scare the knight. Or maybe just castle, and life is good. But what is, he loves pawns. This, maybe he wants b5. Just develop, right? Yeah, I think he wants b5 to scare the bishop and maybe take the knight for the bishop. Maybe that's what he's looking for. Bishop here into a castle, but not to be. Not to be. Are we going b4? Are we going back with the knight? Are we going bishop? What? That makes zero sense. Yeah, this knight here was strange. Now we got one and two attackers, and he only got one defender. The question is, which way to take? I do love my knights, so I would want to take this way, but this way just makes more sense. We get bishop takes with a check. It's literally like a free tempo for getting the candy. He might push, we can just simply come back. Not bad, not bad. We got the bishop pair, we got the pawn, we got the happiness. This is interesting. I can take right, because if he takes again we check in castle, which is nice. I can go back, but then he can take and try to win a pawn. So I guess takes is fine-ish. Not the worst thing in the world. Again we check. I mean, I can go back. I like check because there's no good way to block it. If he blocks with the knight, it works, just a bit sad. Let's get the king out, right? There's queen check into a free bishop. Let's not... This is why you castle before move 10, not get into some cheeky business. Can't believe he went rook here to attack this guy out. To take or not to take? I guess you got to take because we can't go there. And a5 is there to save him. But do we really wanna? Maybe we wanna. Let's just save the bishop. He's happy here. We got some pressure. We got some pin. Maybe we can go B. Kick away the rookie. He should get bishop here and castle and just get out. Get out. We have some queen here. Attacking this pawn. Attacking this and we can get cheesy out here. Yeah, this pin is more annoying than I thought. We might even have bishop here. I was thinking of bishop here attacking this out, but he pushed. I mean, we just come back. Attack this guy out. Rook can't take, you got the protection. But the development is not to be and the king is still in the center. Bro, can we go there? Win this pawn because nobody protects it as the juicer pins the pony to the kingy? That's the way. This is how he fumbles. This is how you crumble. Don't move the piece more than once in the opening. Don't move the pawns like that, they say. You broke the rules, now you got to pay and cry. Bishop here. Okay. Wait, what? Bro, what are we doing? He just got the juicer out ready to castle. He forgot my juicer is here. He got the rookie. Free cookie. Let's go. And if he takes, we can even take the knight or just say no knight because the pin win is still there. Oh no, my cookie basket is going crazy. Okay, he got to take. There's no way he cannot not take. And we need like queen here to pressure it out, but that's not there. Oh, he just resigned? Nice, doggo. Just a dog. It's not just a dog. Okay, for sure, this is the last one. We get the birdie. It's the Duolingo birdie. 861. E4, E5, hop the pony, get plus 10, and beat up the kid. Juice is out, looking at this target. Eyes on the lollipop, always. We ready. Pawn push. This is Philidor, right? I thought it was Philidor. Maybe I'm messing it up. Anyways, it's kind of a Philidor. We get the other knight out. This is bad. It's bad because the bishop is blocked. Nice. He's bad. Now, he should hop. Or maybe it goes bishop. Wait, do we got them tactics? We might get some crazy tactics. He got chickened out with this, so he prevented it. We continue with our normal business. Knight out, bishop out, pawn out, bishop out, castle. I mean, that's the ultimate way to play. He might go for the pin, or he might just go knight here. Sadly, we don't have this, yeah. Do we go h3 just to say no? Not really. We can just continue developing. There's no need. Sadly, we don't got this. It is pretty sad. Yeah, I guess he has we'll go h3 just to prevent this. The plan is, they say castle before move 10, but we're gonna break all the rules. Put the queen here. Instead of castling short, we're gonna castle long and push the g pawn. And this is how you launch a counter attack. I mean, there was no attack, but this is how you launch an attack. I don't know what this does. He's doing absolutely nothing. He castled, we castled. Whenever you castle on the opposite sides, the kid who punches first wins. So punch him out. G5. Put the rook on G, open the G file, that is the plan. I guess he's trying to get B5, but we're kind of fine. I feel like he's just scared of some knight hopping. He might not actually go B5, so it is what it is. Okay, he became a full chicken house. G5, G5. We want to open up the G ASAP. Now the question is, after takes, which way is the way? I just like knight here. Doesn't make a big difference. Maybe bishop here is also not bad. Yeah, actually, not sure. Because knight here pressures this, but doesn't do much. Yeah, I guess just take with the bishop. Problem is you can go there, offer a trade, but it's fine. All we care is about getting this rook on the g file, defending this. I mean, not defending this, attacking this. Do we care? We don't, right? I don't want to waste time going back, taking it, helping him out. Just put the rook on the g. He takes. We got the protection. Or look at this. Takes, takes. Okay. I mean, the more he trades, the better it is for him. So he is doing the right way. Now this pawn is no longer pinned because we lost the bishop. So kinda reduces our attack. So something good on his side. We got the rook on the g. We have bishop here just winning this out right now. So you gotta be careful. Also we can go knight this way to be cheeky. This is the place for the knight to be. That's a good idea, man. Bro, he's actually playing good. Knight here is annoying. He attacks this, he defends this, and he's being good with the defense. That's crazy. I don't want to take, it's defended. We just go with the knight business, which we wanted. Now we can double the rooks on the g, which is not a bad idea. Are we fine giving him this? Kinda, because the queen can bring in, and I guess. Okay, we put our faith in the knight. Maybe rook here was a possibility, but you want to get this knight here. If he takes, you can take with the queen, and then the queen and the rook battery attacks this. So kind of a thing. Battery time, battery time. We lined it up. Knight goes sad, we get the king. Knight goes here to defend, we chop the knight. So the only way is to push. I can't sack, that's crazy. I wanted to sack, but he takes, queen takes, and the queen is there in the corner. And we can't afford to trade the queen. That's a bit wild. Can we just go this way? That way when I take, I can take with the rook, not the queen, just to mix it up. Also this disco is looking a bit scary. I can't hop, you can just chop. Okay, just get away from the disco. Oh, we might have knight here. That's even better. Why sack? Put the knight here, use the pin, attack this square, and get the king. Nice, I think that is the way. He never has knight here, which is good for us because this pawn is just pinned by the rookie and we just chop the knight. So that is technically mate in 2 and I don't see the defense. He needs like bishop here to cover it, but that's too much, right? Like, okay, he is defending. Oh, he's looking for bishop check also. Yeah, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I think knight here still works. Idea is to threaten a mate here. If he gives bishop check, I can just sacrifice and we are fine. But the problem again is he has bishop f6 covering it and he lives, which is annoying. And I do not think I can sacrifice because he has bishop check, intermediate business, and if we take, he's kind of fine. That's annoying. Can we go knight here? I do like knight here. Problem with knight here was bishop here. But what if we remove the defender? Can we? I was thinking of hopping the other knight to remove it. But then he can go sit in the corner and cry? Is that the way? He can just cry? The question is, sacrifice is definitely not the way because he has bishop check. Either we go knight here right now to attack this, or we go knight here and then we go. Doubling the G looks a bit slow. I feel like he might just remove the knight. That's why I want to go there. Yeah, this is the problem with knight here, right? He might just remove him. So let's just go this way. He can't take. The rook pins the pawn. We threaten our mate. If he looks for the cheesy check, we can sack the rookie and get the king. So the only way that saves the game is bishop here. We can never sack because the knight is gone from this. But we bring another knight attacking the bishop. He can technically defend it. Like, I thought he'll go bishop here. But okay, I can take the pawn and just fork and win. Oh, we got the king stuck. Bro, we so bad at mating. Where can the king go? Nowhere. This was the square, but the juicer is there. So the king is completely stuck. All we need is one check to deliver the mate. Where is the check? This check, he takes. This check, he takes. But you got not one, but two knights. 2 is better than 1. This way we get Mr. King. So take chicks, takes is the way. Bye-byes, plus 10, plus 9. 854 to the panda dance.